Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another review right here on YouTube. As you guys have been seeing, I've been dropping videos every day this week. It's only for this week, so don't get too excited. It's before a March break kind of thing, and then I'm going to be going back to my normal schedule. But in honor of my fellow Greeks, I'm doing another Greek god or Greek mythology review. What the hell am I doing? Well, basically, if you guys seen it, it's already on the screen. I'm doing a little small movie called Troy. It came out in 2004 of May, 16 years ago. It's directed by Wolfgang Petersen. Believe it or not, I was surprised. I just finished watching this thing. I was expecting a 2-hour movie. It's a little over 3 hours, 3 hours and 5 minutes in length, you know. But I'll tell you right now, I did not get bored once. It wasn't any slow periods that you're kind of like, oh god, they're dragging this on. No, it was pretty cool. Some of the actors that are in it, guys, I'm trying to sell it to you guys. Non-spoiler first, and you know my usual gig. I'm trying to get you guys, I'm recommending this film overall as a movie you must see. It stands the test of time. It's not dated in any way. It feels like the movie was just made like a year or two ago. It's done that well. Maybe it's the Blu-ray that I have. I don't know, but it looks that damn good. It's funny to see a lot of the actors that I forgot that were in it that are a little bit on the younger side, like 30-ish I would say, but now they're close to their 40s. But anyways, I'll tell you the list. Bana, he plays Hector. Brad Pitt plays the main guy, Achilles. Orlando Bloom, which I forgot was in it, he plays Paris. Rose Byrne, she's in it. She plays Briseis. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. Diane Kruger, which also surprised me. She plays Helen of Troy, the one that everybody wants to go after. Julian Glover plays Trepius. Brian Cox, which I totally forgot. He's kind of like the bad guy. I think he's King Agamemnon. Brenden Gleeson plays Menelaus. Sean Bean, Mr. Game of Thrones himself of the Starks. He's in. He plays Odysseus. He's one of the kings that kind of is friends with Achilles, Brad Pitt's character. Peter O'Toole, he plays Priam. He's the king of Troy, if you want to call it that, the old guy, which was a surprise. And of course, Saffron Burrows plays Hector's wife, Andromeda, or Adramachi, or I can't even pronounce it. But anyways, that's your cast, guys. And this movie came out in May 2004. I think the last time I personally seen it was, I would say, 12 years ago. Honest to God, that's why I forgot most of the movies. So 12 years to see this movie, and for me, loved it. The actors, amazing from the opening scene. There's so many battles, epic battle scenes. There's supposed to say battle scenes, but it looked good overall. The actors brought it. Historical content's pretty neat. All the actors they did bring in, like I said, they did a hell of a job. Like, it's from beginning to end, great flow. 3 hours long, which I can't believe, but it's amazing. You have to see it. It stands up with some of the other ones. You know, I know a lot of people have hated on Troy. Oh, Troy this, Troy that. I don't care what they say. You know, people always make fun of Troy. It's a damn good movie, I'll say. I recommend it. Okay, now let's get into spoilers so I can tell you why I think you should do it, and at the same time give you a little review. Troy is a good film. I don't care what hate. From the actors that I mentioned earlier in this video, to the storytelling, the opening scene is a battle scene. Mid-scene, there's a battle scene. 2 hours into it, there's a battle scene. The whole love triangle of Paris from Troy, who comes over there with Hector to, you know, make peace with the mean Spartan king so they can prevent war from happening. Because this guy's been gathering the kings under his kingdom, and he wants to take over. And Troy is pretty much the only place that has been unbeatable in the sense that they have fortified walls and all that crap. But anyways, Paris comes over. He ends up taking the king's wife with him back. Sparks a damn war. But of course, the one king that happened to, he goes to see his brother, who's that warlord of all warlords. He had 3 territories of Greece or some shit that they wanted to, you know, get into it, and that was his way to get into it. So he used his brother's dilemma of, you know, them taking Helen to kind of go and do something against Troy to kind of legitimize, I guess you want to call it that. And of course, he wants Achilles to go along with it, but Achilles is not about fighting, you know, personal wars and all that stuff, or for country. He doesn't believe in that stuff. But they get him in there. They get Sean Bean's character to kind of like persuade him to go along for the ride. Hey, listen, you'll be famous. They'll know your names forever, pretty much. It's Achilles, right? So yeah, so anyways, he does that. So he ends up going there, and oh my god, from the individual fight scenes, and then him losing it when his cousin dresses up in the armor because he didn't want to have a part of it, like near the end kind of thing, and then he dresses up in it, and Hector kills him by accident. Holy shit, that kind of sets Achilles off, Brad Pitt's character. He wants revenge, right? So then he ends up wheeling to the wall. What an epic moment to call out Hector. And Hector knows he's going to go. He knows he probably won't be coming down, so he kind of tells his wife, hey, listen, if Troy falls when I'm not here, because Troy will fall, get your asses through this tunnel and escape with their kid and whoever else to survive. But oh my god, and to watch that king of Troy, to watch his son Hector go down, and Brad Pitt's like not even breaking a sweat. He's like, methodically fighting him here and there, and then at the end when he does kill him, which is damn sad, the father just loses it. He ends up tying his body and dragging him with the chariot right back to the camp that the Greeks were at. And I think later in that night, the king of Troy goes visit and begs pretty much Achilles to take back his body so he can give him a proper burial and all that. So he allows it, shit like that. And he also allows the girl that he fell in love with, which is also the niece, I think, of the king of Troy kind of thing, and Paris's and Hector's cousin, sets her free basically. And then, yeah, they're going to still attack him. The bad guy, Agamemnon, or whatever his name is, he decides that they're going to go forward, they're going to attack him. So that's what they end up doing. They try to infiltrate, but they end up not getting anywhere. And then, of course, they get this whole idea of, let's send a Trojan horse in there. Let's build up an offering to Poseidon to sneak in. So if be aware of Greeks bearing gifts, that whole saying, this isn't in this movie, present, front and center. They get in. They end up getting in, they open the gates down, all the Greeks go in, they raise hell, they kill people, and of course that gets, Achilles' goal is not to fight this stupid war within, he just wants to save that girl that he fell for. And of course, his demise, it's not a person who kills him or anything, well, in a sense it is. Paris, the man who got beat up last time, and Hector stepped in and kind of sparked this whole debacle there. He ends up shooting with an arrow right through the Achilles, and that kind of takes him down, and then he kept on getting stopped with arrow because he just wanted to save Paris' cousin, and that's what happened. He ends up dying that way. He tells her to leave, and that's pretty much the gist of the movie. He ends up dying. He get remembered in all of Greek mythology and everything. Paris leaves eventually with the girl that Achilles loves, and Helen of Troy, and the rest is history. So that was pretty much the gist of the movie. I kind of skipped a whole bunch of parts, guys, but you have to watch it for yourself. But those are the big parts that stood out to me. Let me know in the comment section below. Did you see Troy? Did you just kind of laugh it off and go, forget it, I'm not going to watch this. This kind of looks cheesy and stuff. This was about the time, too, that Brad Pitt was married to Jennifer Aniston. She's Greek. So I don't know if he kind of got pressured into doing it because of that, and that's why he got laughed at and kind of Troy got tossed to the side. But it was done very well. From the actors, the storyline, the portrayal of Greece, that wartime, big epic battles, compared to some of the other movies that I've seen. Pretty damn decent. I've done it better than Alexander with Colin Farrell. I don't know, I just tried to watch that the other day, and it's not happening. I'll tell you right now, I don't recommend it, so I'm not doing a review on that. You're probably wondering, oh, how about Alexander with Angelina Jolie and Val Kilmer, I believe, is in that one as well, and Colin Farrell? I go, no. You know what? I kind of passed on it. Just the beginning, the opening scene just didn't vibe with me well. I don't know, it just didn't do anything for me, so I kind of just left it as is. I think it gets better in the middle of the movie, but whatever. That's Alexander, but this is 10 times better. Ain't no Alexander. Troy is a hell of a film. I recommend you guys check it out. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what your thoughts are. Do you like it? You're going to check it out? Do you trust the king? Trust me, you should trust the king because it's damn good. It looks well. It stands the test of time. It's not dated in any way, so you don't have to worry about, oh my god, it looks like a movie from the 1990s or something. No. Even the early 2004, like 2004 is when it came out, it looked like, literally, it looks like it just came out 2-3 years ago, which is a high compliment from the movie. Like I said, the actors alone should get you to watch this. And if you like Greek mythology like I do, you will too. So anyways, that is my movie recommendation or review on Troy starring Brad Pitt. I think you guys are going to love it. like I said, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, and of course I'll read them. And like always, check out my other reviews, like, share, and subscribe to the Movie Throne, and I will see you very soon. Take it easy.